MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Outlaws. The Outlaws have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Christian Murray gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
Stepping up now, Rowdy Tellez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Toronto, the first baseman, number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 1-1 home.
I got 2-1.
A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Brummett is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 27.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here comes the first pitch. Lourdes Gurriel is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Christian Berman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up to the plate, Randy Wiggins was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Low for ball 1. Brummett on at first, nobody out. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
So striding forward now, Chris Wiggins. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit hard to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Edward Arnold.
Over to first, Ryu, and he'll get back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate now, Edward Arnold, as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a throw over, back in standing. The 1-0. Two out with the man at first. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Runner!
And there he goes towards second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network.
Leading off for Toronto, the left fielder, Teoscar.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he fouls this one off. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Ready on 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit back up the middle. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Terry Mooney. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. slapped hard the opposite way. Richard is there, one away.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
Standing in, Bart Wiggins. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he popped him up. Biggio in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now in the box, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner's off for second. In there, now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
Into the box now, Owen Christian. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Batting 9.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. No balls and 1 strike. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Oh, way to get dirty. He is out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
So digging in now, Christian Brummett. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Men on third with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 3 runs already home here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners going. Popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So coming to the plate, Chris Wiggins. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 2 full. The Outlaws are out in front here, 3-0. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Two and 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the pitch.
Nope. The count is 1-2.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. The 1-2. He's outside for a ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edward Arnold.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Now at the plate, Terry Mooney. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Bart Wiggins. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Rolled slowly to first, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Softly hit to short. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Tyler Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Tyler Wiggins.
Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Into the box now, Owen Christian, as he'll pick on the first pitch, and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. Ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Mancini, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position.
Second baseman.
Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Randy Wiggins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reese McGuire. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fly ball out to right field. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Now batting, Cavan Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Into the box, Chris Wiggins, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
First offering on its way. Smoke toward third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in once again, Edward Arnold. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1 the count now. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting.
And at the plate now, Terry Mooney. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Bart Wiggins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Jays, Derek Fisher. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now that
Well executed
Number 44.
two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Chase Anderson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 22, Chase Anderson.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
Tyler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Next will be the designated hitter, Owen Christian. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that misses. 2-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Fouled off. and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To short, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Line drive to center field. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
Now back.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
The batter.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Has a look, now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Into the box, Reese McGuire as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. that's lifted the other way out to left. Wiggins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Outlaws on top 4-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this happening. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. He's running again. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Try it one more time for second. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 3-2 pitch. Richard is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Digging in, Chris Wiggins. He's set. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second, make it 5-1. Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close. Stepping in now, Edward Arnold, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Runners on first with 1 down. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in, Terry Mooney. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he fouls this one off. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
With one swing and a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Sam Gaviglio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
43, Sam Gaviglio.
In now, Bart Wiggins.
First baseman.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batter, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
Striding in once again, Tyler Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Four runs here in this half inning. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 8-1. Ready for another shot now, Cavan Biggio. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Ready once again, Derek Fisher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, number 44.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, number 27.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Outlaws lead it 8-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Owen Christian. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Owen Christian.
Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's a line drive out to left center, and this is going to get down for a leadoff base hit.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate now, Trey Mancini, as this is grounded foul off to the left. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Ball one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 5 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. The 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Drummond.
At the plate, Christian Drummond. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here.
The second baseman, Randy.
So now to the plate, Randy Wiggins. Rocket to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Anthony Bass comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get it out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
To the plate now, Edward Arnold, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Terry Mooney. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Guerrero over to his right. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Stepping in, Bart Wiggins. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Wiggins rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We've played 8 full. Dallas is on top 13-1.
Leading off for Toronto, the shortstop,
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now
it's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. In there, a base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one, as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Standing in now, Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in, Reese McGuire. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
13-3, the final score. The Outlaws took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Christian Murray wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL East, the Outlaws pounded out 17 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 13-3. It was their 15th consecutive victory as a team. The Indians hit 3 long balls as they pummeled the Yankees 9-0. The Rays grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. The Minnesota Twins had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 10-9. The Padres took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-5. The Chicago White Sox combined for a 4-hitter as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Mariners grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-1. The A's got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-2. The Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-2. The Chicago Cubs defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 6-2. The Cincinnati Reds got 11 hits overall as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 6-5. Clayton Kershaw finished the complete game in his win as the Boys in Blue took down the Pirates 4-1. The win was their 7th in a row. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Marlins 1-0. The Rockies snapped their 5-game losing streak as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 7-5. The Giants combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the visiting